Kim, you look so gorgeous today.
Thank you.
How was your shoot with Paper Magazine?
You know, doing what I do best, showing my assets.
Well, you do that very well.
I know.
Let's go ahead and get into this look and show the audience what we created here with this makeup. Kim, that means you're gonna have to take off your sunglasses, honey. We need to see the eye makeup.
Okay.
Great. Well, today we did a standard Kim K look. Smoky eye with a black liner in the waterline and a flawless base and a nude lip. This is just so versatile, Mario. I can use this for my photo shoots like today with Paper Magazine. Fashion shows. Or a quick stop to get a green juice.
Yum.
That's right, Kim.
Thanks, Mario.
I hope that you guys liked this video and that you liked the standard go-to makeup that I do on Kim for all of her photo shoots. And remember, when in doubt, smoke it out. What is up, my friends? So today we are doing, as you can see by the title, a standard Kim Kardashian smoky eye look. I went to the store and bought a black eyeliner pencil specifically for this video because I do not own one, and you can't do a smoky eye from Kim K's like standard look without a liner. What I'm going to do is start off as the same thing as I always do and prime, and I'm using a new primer that I picked up when I went to the store, and it is called the Face Primer Dewy Lumineux, however you pronounce the French, but it's just a face primer by Wet n Wild, but it's like tinted almost. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like tinted like a skin color, but I'm sure it'll sheer out to the point to where you can't even tell. So, I hope so. But my skin is like, oh shit. It just squirted all out. Don't you hate that? So, what we're going to do next is go in with our foundation. I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation in this shade F2. And I'm just gonna go on and apply this to my face. And this is definitely a more of a full coverage foundation. Because today we really want to get that full coverage fantasy, because every time you see Kim, it's hardly ever medium coverage. You always usually see her with a very full coverage foundation on to make her skin look like the flawless face that we associate with the Kardashians. But this foundation 100% gives you that flawless, like airbrushed finished. So now we have the foundation laid and it's looking really, really nice and even. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my concealer to kind of just conceal and correct under my eyes in particular, because, you know, Mama has a little dark circles. And this is the Studio Concealer from NYX, and it's in the shade CW02. And this would not be a true Kim Kardashian makeup tutorial if you did not highlight the top of the lip, the chin a little, the middle of the forehead, and down the bridge of the nose, like so. Okay, so now that we have put the concealer on, I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 10, and then just take the sponge at the pointy edge and then just dip that into the powder. Knock off the excess because you don't want to put too much powder on your under eye because it'll dry it out and make it look crusty. And I always use the sponge like this. Well, use the Maybelline Fit Me powder for the under eye because it seems to be the best one to avoid creasing. And then what I do is I take my Coty Airspun powder and set the rest of my face. Well, I'm just gonna really bronze up my face, and I'm gonna be using the same thing that I always use, the BH Cosmetics Contour Highlight and Blush Palette. And I really like this, like I said in past videos, just because it has just so many things in it. Like, it has this nice shimmer bronzer here, it has a cool tone bronzer, a warmer tone bronzer, and then a blush, as well as some banana powder. If you're a deeper complexion, you can use that to set your under eye. But I'm gonna go in with the warmer toned bronzer on this big, huge, fluffy brush. This is like a Walmart brush. And I'm just gonna bronze up the face. So now I'm going to go in with my brush that's exactly like the one I just used but smaller, and just dip into that blush shade in the same palette, and then just really smile, and then just apply that to the apples of the cheeks and just kind of move back. Not too much, just enough to bring some life back into the cheeks. Alrighty, so now we basically have all the complexion done on our face. All we have to do now is highlight and then bake. So I'm just taking the BH Cosmetics 107 brush here with the Ofra Cosmetics Glazed Donut in collaboration with Nikki Tutorials, and taking a good bit on this because we want to like fake cheekbones, because like my cheekbones are not nearly as pronounced as hers, and I don't know if she's had surgery on her cheekbones, but I haven't, so we have to kind of exaggerate some of these things. We have a lot of powders on our face, and you know, I don't like to be super matte, so I'm gonna get some facial spray and spray it on my face. Alright, I feel like I can't go without doing contour, you know. You gonna be a Kardashian today, you gonna do contour because you gotta have those cheeks. Kim Kardashians are all about being extra, which I relate to on a spiritual level, so why not take it there? So I'm gonna take the Maybelline powder really quick and then just bake under my cheekbones. So you guys know what the game is. I always use this. It's the HD Studio Brow Pencil in the shade Auburn by BH Cosmetics. BH Cosmetics be killing the game lately because like it's so cheap, like just really cheap, and you're able to buy it because it's cheap and it actually works. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera and clean them up off camera with the concealer. So I am back with these eyebrows. They're just like really dark, which I kind of live for. Like for a Kim K brow, like babe, you want them to be arched and sculpted. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking an eyeshadow brush, like a Packer eyeshadow brush. So what I'm going to be doing is taking the Jaclyn Hill times Morphe palette here, and then taking the color Abyss, which is this black shade in the bottom right hand corner, and then taking that packing brush and really just packing that on to the brush. Really a lot. Like we want to coat it, hun. Go ahead and put some powder under your eye to act as a safety net. Tap this onto your eyelid, like directly onto your eyelid. And we want to put this all on the eye. And if you're looking for a nice like black honey, you need to get this palette. Now what we're going to do is take more of a blender brush. So the same brush that we used earlier to put on our highlight, we're going to use, which is the BH Cosmetics 107 brush, to blend out that black. And we're going to use a brown shade. The shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette is called Mocha. So I always like start blending here, merge that brown here into the black in the crease, and then just start smoking her out. Alright, so this is really dramatic and you want it to be this dramatic, babe. So next what we're going to do is, before we do anything to the bottom lash line and add any black, you want to take an eyeliner, a black eyeliner, and this is the one from Wet n Wild. It's the color Icon Kohl eyeliner. And then I'm just going to gently place that into my waterline. Oh my gosh, that liner will do it for you, baby, because this is starting to look like Kim K. Who? Okay, now what we're going to do is take the black eyeshadow, but take a very concise brush like that, and take that black shade Abyss, and then just smudge out that lower lash line. So now we're going to pray to Jesus and hope that when I whisk away this powder under my eye, all of the fallout will go. Oh, yes, and all of it disappeared, so that's good. So I'm just taking the concealer brush that I used to carve out my eyebrows and making sure that all the concealer is off of it. And then I'm going to go in with the shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette called Creamsicle. It's this really warm, dark gold sultry shade, and I'm just going to pack that onto the brush there, and then just place that in my inner corner. Alright guys, well I did that lash off camera and it went really smoothly. What I wanted to tell you guys is the brand that I'm using. It's just the Ardell Professional Wispy Lashes in the shade Demi Wispies. And you can get these from the drugstore, that's what they look like there. And I just stacked two lashes together so it's more full. So I'm going to go ahead and do this other eye off camera and I will see you guys in a sec. Hey guys, so I'm back. I just went ahead and finished the other eye off camera and added some mascara onto the bottom lashes. So yeah, this is really, really smoky. Like, if you want a Kim K smoky realness, like this is it. I kind of look scary. Like when I look in the mirror, I'm just like, that's kind of creepy. Like I kind of look like, I don't know, like a Disney villain or something. I think it's because my eyes are blue like this. The contrast between the dark black and the brown is like really like stark, and so I think that's why it looks kind of scary with this like smoke. Yeah, I feel like the Jeffree Star one would be better, right? It's like not as pink. So let's go in here and apply this to my lips. Okay, so I think this nude really suits it. It's a nice nude. I had to overline my lips just a tiny bit because you know it's not a Kardashian look unless you have some overdrawn lips or some plump lips with Juvederm. So all in all, I hope that you guys liked this video. I think I did a pretty good job of recreating basically Mario and Kim's dramatic kind of smoky eye that they're kind of known for in contouring and highlighting for the gods. So tag them on social medias, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you use, and so they can see it. That would be really cool. And also give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It's free to subscribe and it'll make your day when you get a post notification saying that I uploaded a video. And remember, it's every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time. So I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye.